Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. You know what? In America today, there is no what? Fear of God. Fear of God. And there is also no respect for the law. People constantly commit internet crimes and get away with it because, well, for one thing, there might be a law here in Ohio, but then they don't have the same law in another state. So laws are different in every state. But yet, there are laws like here in Ohio of pretending to be a police officer or a security officer. Well, I'm not pretending, thank you very much. I showed you people the letter I received from the Ohio Department of Commerce. Well, they were giving me permission to use security in the name of my organization and to be a volunteer security officer. Volunteer, not paid, volunteer. As long as I'm not being paid, then I can volunteer as a security officer and still be recognized as a security officer. I took training, for God's sake, in 1992. Or do you people even care about all that? No, I do. Okay, I care about it. But that's the problem. A lot of you people out there, you don't care. You don't have no respect for someone else's education or training. If an EMT came to your home to save your life or someone else's life in your family, would you say, wait a minute, when did you get your training? Where did you get your training? Because I don't respect you until I know when and where you got your training and whether you keep it up, whether you keep up your certification. You know, if I was at EMT, I'd just walk out and say, hey, I am not dealing with people like you. The problem is, your people think, you know, some of you might be legitimate people, and majority of you are just nothing but a bunch of trolls that constantly want to tear somebody down. You're doing the will of your father, Satan, the devil. Satan the devil and his demons are running around crazy, trying to devour everybody that they can get, and they're going to tear down a lot of good ministers and ministries in the process because of people like you. But you know what? I am standing strong. I am standing firm, whether you like it or not, and that is what is scaring you. People like me will not buckle down because I'm tired of the bullies. Because that is what you are. You are an internet bully. I'm not allowing you to bully me around. I am not going to stop preaching. And as a matter of fact, I'm tired of receiving stuff in my emails that I did not sign up for. Someone signed me up to this here. I sent them an email, a message in there where you can leave them a message. I got this. Then I sent them a message. But see, if you look here, there is nowhere here to make it to unsubscribe. You gotta go here. If you want to unsubscribe, it says right here, modify your password or email address or stop subscriptions at any time on your, well, if I go there, so I gotta put in my email address. Got to put in my email address, which of course you already know my email address because you're the ones that's been doing this. Then push submit. Then it wants me to put in the password. Well, how am I supposed to put in the password when I don't know the password? Because I didn't sign up for this. It's ridiculous to have to sign in to something you didn't sign in to begin with. To unsubscribe from something that you never subscribed up for. Well, I'm contacting them by phone here this morning. I'm going to tell them I did not sign up for
Thank you for calling AIDS Info. Please press 1 for English y marque el número 2 en español. Thank you for calling AIDS Info. Our phone service is currently closed. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, including federal holidays. If you would like us to call you back,
I'll just call them back later. So they're not open all day long. Okay. Well, if I went to contact us, maybe I would have saw their hours 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Normally, places are open from 9 until 5 or something like that, but this place isn't. So I guess I'll come back. In the meantime, someone had mentioned on my in one of my videos that they basically they're thinking that they won, that they had the victory. Well, they don't have the victory. God has the victory. The one and only supreme God has the victory in the end. But see, you don't want to believe that because you're dead. Really, when it comes right down to it, you are dead in your heart, and there's no life left in you for the truth. So you're constantly typing on your keyboard lies after lies after lies after lies, pretending to be me, pretending to be another family member of mine, pretending to be other people I know, because you don't know how to be yourself. And you're a coward. You don't even really want to show your true picture. You see, in the end, in Revelation 19, Christ returns on the white horse. Now, out of his mouth goes a sharp sword. With it he should strike the nations, and he himself will rule them with a rod of iron. He himself treads on the winepress, and the Lord, come soon. He will have on his robe the name written King of Kings and Lord of Lords. In the end, who has the victory? In Revelations 21, it is not the cowardly, cowardly, I'll get that out straight here. The cowardly, those of you who hide behind your keyboards and who are cowards to face people to their face and call them to their face the names that they can call people over the internet and think that they can get away with it. Unbelieving, and of course there's murderers, sexual immoral, which means gays, lesbians, bisexuals, transgenders, sorcerers, witches, warlocks, people that worship Satan, idolaters, which are people that worship other gods, false gods, and all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire, which burns with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That is your fate in the end. But you don't think that. You're going along and you're lying. You're saying that you have the right to be gay, lesbian, bisexual because somebody in a court said so. You know what? I don't care about what they said. They're not gods, and they're not over me. Unless I go before them for a crime, and I'm not committing a crime. Preaching on the internet is not a crime. But making money on somebody else's preaching is a crime. Last time I heard it's fraud, embezzlement. Yeah, you can say you're earning it rightfully because you're investing in like YouTube, and YouTube's making a lot of money because of people like me. Shouldn't I be getting that money? So aren't you really stealing that money from me? Well, anyhow, I don't want to be on here too long. Got other things to do. Nobody today has a fear of God or the fear of the authorities. And who are the authorities? Police, sheriff, state patrol, FBI, Homeland Security. They have the authority that the lawmakers give them. Lawmakers are not the authority. They cannot come to my home and arrest me. They're just like a citizen. All they can do is make a citizen's arrest, and it has to be for a felony. But by the way, I can arrest somebody for a felony. Anybody else can arrest somebody for a felony. if it's in their laws of their state for them to do so. And there's somebody that's committing a felony right now that I know of because it's against the law to pretend to be a police officer in their state. And it's a felony in their state. It's a misdemeanor here in our state. So you can't arrest me for a felony when it's not a felony. Because see, that's another thing too. As a private law enforcement officer, I also have the laws of our state. It's called the criminal code. I also have the other laws on businesses and business transactions. So you think I'm dumb, but yet I'm so smart because I have everything in my arsenal to defend myself. And I have the right to defend myself. I have the right to go online and defend myself. I am pleading right now also with YouTube, Google, to take down Bisexual Ministries Incorporated, to take down Louis Kidai. I'm also pleading with Facebook to take down the McKim files, Facebook site, because these are all designed to hurt me. And there's also a Barb McKim and a Sherry McKim on YouTube that was not designed by them. That needs to be taken down as well. But you're allowing all this evil to go on. So therefore, because you're allowing and will not remove them because you think people have the right when they don't have the right, makes you also the bad guys. I'm calling the FCC when I'm done here and see what they have to say about it. Because I should be able to report things and they should be removed. But when they're not removed, then it falls under the FCC. Yeah, there's FCC rules, and I have the rules. So, good luck to you. God bless you, and have a blessed day.